Hey there, I'm Renee. Let's get started in a comfortable seat. So we are moving and breathing, and we're going to flow today, get into that nice flow energy where things just kind of move from one thing to the next, easy and effortless, like the way water flows from one space to the next. So to support that kind of energy, we can connect with second chakra, our sacral chakra, which also is associated with the element of water. This is the area right below your navel, and it's considered the energy center for joy, for pleasure, for creativity, for abundance, and for ease, and just being in the flow of everyday life. So I invite you to use a happy, joyful essential oil to support your practice. And I'm using citrus bloom. Citrus bloom is a blend of wild orange, grapefruit, and some really nice florals that are very calming. Lavender, Roman chamomile, and magnolia. So use what you got. Put a drop into your hands, close your eyes. And as you rub your hands together, just start to wake up the five senses. You might already smell the aroma. Feel the energy in your hands, the heat, the friction. Notice the sound. And then as you're ready, cup your hands towards your face. Take a few slow centering breaths. And let that slower paced breath be an invitation to come home, to drop into yourself a little more, and to awaken to the prana, the energy of or life force that's flowing in, flowing through, moving through your entire body, being. And start to awaken to that rhythm, that continuous movement of energy, the ebb and flow, breathing in and out. And may this set the foundation for our entire practice. Mindful breath, slower paced, deep awareness of what's going on inside and around. One more breath. And as you're ready, you can open your eyes, maybe blink them a few times, and then rub somewhere you need a little extra love today. I always like to give a little massage to my shoulders because it just feels good. And then a little bit over the heart. And as you're ready, we're going to lie down. I'm going to start lying down today. Come on to your back. You can take your feet a little bit wider. Rest your knees inward. And take a moment to shimmy your shoulders underneath you. So your shoulder blades come together a little bit closer. And so with that weight in the shoulders, there's an energy lift through the heart, lift through the neck. Take another breath or two as you arrive lying on your back and feel that deep support, earth beneath. One more breath here. And if your eyes were closed, blink them open. Let's stretch the left leg and hug the right knee in. Just do some circles with your right foot, move some energy one direction and then the other. A little flex and point. And then press your knee into your hands, let your low back tilt. Guide your knee across for a twist. So today we're practicing on a Friday. So whenever you practice this class, you can think about that unwind energy that we do on Fridays. Letting go of the week, wrapping things up, clearing out space. Take another breath. And And then come back to center. Let's hug both knees and balance out for a moment. And then keep your left knee in, right leg long. Do some circles with your left foot. One direction and then the other. A little flex and point. I always have a little snap, crackle, and pop. Just moving energy in the joints. And then press your knee forward so you get some lift through the low back. And then on your exhale, guide it across for a twist. And you're welcome to close your eyes. Embody the energy of letting go. Softening through your belly. Just allowing a sense of release down through the spine, down through the hips. Take another breath. And then engage your core to come back to center. Let's hug both knees, give them a squeeze. All right, so that was our really gentle warm up. Now we're going to stretch the legs and wake up the core. So we want to relax, but we also want to feel stable and supported. Extend the legs, firm them up, and we'll bring the hands right under the head, interlace. Take a breath. Exhale, lift from under your shoulders and just stay here for a moment, hollowing out your belly, looking towards your toes. Take one more inhale and then exhale, lower. And now go breath to movement. Exhaling on the lift, inhaling on the lower. And now while you're here, continue to draw the abdominals towards the back body. Knit the front ribs towards each other. And try to keep a relaxed energy in your face, in your jaw, in your eyes. Let's do one more round, lifting. And now go ahead and stay up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then rest. Just bring your feet down. You can separate your feet a little wider. Let your knees rest inward. And feel the after. Feel that energy that's fired up right at the core. One more breath. All right, let's extend the legs. This time we're going to keep our head and shoulders down. Press your hands into the mat, and we'll draw circles with our toes. Imagine you have paint brushes or pen on the toes, and you're going to engage the core and make a circle down to the right and go up, around to the left. Now, continue at your pace. The bigger the circle, the more challenging. So adjust it so that you can maintain that core, steady breathing, and a grounding through the hips, grounding through the shoulders. If you feel yourself overcompensating, so you can make your circle smaller, or if you need more challenge, expand it out. Let's go one more time to the right. And now to the left. So we're always practicing that balance. Just enough effort, just enough ease, just enough focus, just enough softening and allowing. Continue to re-engage the core. And then where can you soften? Maybe the center of your brow. Take another breath here. Down to the left. And then release. Hug your knees. I feel that. Give them a squeeze. Slow breath in. And out. All right. I feel that. And we're going to bring that connection into the rest of our practice. We'll do one more. Knees up to tabletop, hands behind the head. Take an exhale, lift your shoulders, extend the left leg, and cross your left elbow to the right knee. And now we're going to switch over to the other side. Now go at your pace. The slower you go, the more mindful and more muscular energy focused. Keeping the pelvis balanced, neutral. And as you lift over to the side, think about lifting from under the shoulder. If you want to add on, extend the legs. Keep breathing. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hug it in. And stretch it out. I'm laughing because I was looking over there at the chair, and Bella, the kitty, she was giving me big eyes. Sometimes she looks like she's about to do something wild, but now she's relaxing. All right, I'm going with the flow. Bring your feet in, please. Let's stretch out the front body, bridge pose. Feet are hips distance. Bend your elbows. Press down with your triceps and see how much you can lift your chest. Keep your butt on the ground and shimmy your shoulder blades closer together. So you can work it in this position, this pre-bridge, by grounding the triceps, shoulders, head, grounding the feet, and really lifting your heart. Feel free to stay here or anchor the feet, lift the hips, keep lifting the heart. You can take traditional arms, interlace underneath. Just want to make sure the weight is in the head, the shoulders, not the neck. One more, slow breath. Strong legs, and then lower. Take a rest, let it go. Feel the after, feel the unwinding. One more, slow breath here. And release. Bridge pose, second set. Feet are underneath the knees, rather. Press down with your elbows. How much can you arch your spine? There's a lift through the neck with the head and shoulders down. Now, as we come up, try not to clench the glutes. The glutes and the hamstrings are active, but there's a freedom in the low back. Press down with the feet to lift the thighs. If you're clenching your glutes, it's going to tie up energy in the low back. So actually think about inner thighs hugging to the middle. Your variation with the arms. How's the breath? If it's stopped, just begin again. One more, slow inhale. Exhale, release. Extend the legs. Feel the after. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let's hug the knees. You can either roll to your side or take a couple of rock and rolls and come on up to boat pose, Navasana. Sit tall, shoulders back. Arms can be forward or even on the mat. You're welcome to stretch the legs. One more inhale. Let it go. Exhale, feet down, hands behind. Shoulders back, lift your heart. This might feel good to just stay here. Or grounding down through the feet, you can lift the hips. Again, same energy, not clenching the glutes, but powerfully engaging the entire legs. One more breath. Let it go. All right, that's our warm-up. Swing the legs around. Let's do a couple cat and cow. Spread each finger, strong arms. Slow breath in, tilt the pelvis, lift the chest. Slow breath out, round your spine. Continue at your pace. Get into that flow state by really moving at the pace of your breathing. Extending the breath to the length of the movement. One more inhale. And exhale. Come to neutral. Adho Mukha, downward dog. Hands can come forward and then a little bit wider. Welcome space around the neck. Freedom in the shoulders. Extend the legs, lift the hips. All right. Let's take a breath. Lift the heels up into the air and see how much you can lift your hips a little bit higher. And then on your exhale, bring both heels to the right. Bend your knees and send your hips back. So you're getting longer through left side body, right side body. Breathe in, come back through center, heels up. And then breathe out, bring your heels over to the left side. Shift your thighs, shift your hips behind, and you can bend your knees. I feel it in my right side body. So stretch both sides of the waist. And then breathe in, come back up. Breathe out. As you lift your hips higher, start to lower your heels down. So hips and heels moving in opposite directions. One more slow breath in. And with an exhale, walk your feet forward a little bit wider. Walk your hands a little wider. We're going to take a twisting down dog. So anchor the right hand, pick up the left, reach across, outer right shin or ankle. So you might feel your hips, your whole body shifting to the right. And I want you to think about balancing out. Move that left hip left as you twist your body to the right. I'm going to come to my fingertips on that right hand. It gives me a little height, a little more energy movement. One more breath. Back through center. All right, switching to the other side, anchor the left hand, pick up the right, reach across for the outer left leg. Breathe in, hollow out space, left shoulder. Breathe out, explore your twist. Finding stability in the legs, the hips, and then with the breath, exploring that movement through the spine. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Let's walk forward, standing forward fold. So feet can be hips distance apart. A little bend here in the knees. Let your head be heavy. And if it feels good, reach back, interlace your fingers and open. Open your shoulders, open your chest. You can shake your head, yes and no. One more slow breath here. Big exhale, release. All right, we're going to come up really slow. Bend the knees. Remember that core strength? We've already awakened. Tap into that. From the core, press down through the feet and then very slowly stack the vertebra, moving and breathing in unison. Come all the way up to standing. Inhale, shrug your shoulders, hold. Big exhale, release. Just pause in Tadasana mountain pose. So the legs are strong, hugging to the middle. As you root down through the lower body, grow nice and tall. Feel that energy balance, effort and ease. And then staying connected with the breath. Inhale, reach up, both arms. Exhale, fold, lead with your heart, come all the way down. Halfway up, breathe in. And on the breath out, step or hop, plank. And from plank, shift and lower to the mat, all the way down. Slow cobra, anchor the feet, lift and reach forward with the chest. So we're not crunching the low back, we're actually elongating. Feet back, chest forward, let it go. Downward facing dog. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Right leg into the air, inhale, reach. Bend the knee, open the hip. If you'd like, take a couple of hip circles. Again, breathing, moving together. Make sure you do both directions. Breathe in, reach back up, right leg. And on the exhale, knee to nose. Take your time, moving with the breath, right leg high, three-legged dog. Breathe out, step it through. High lunge. Hips are square. Connect to your core, rise. Settle in. Take another breath or two. And then stabilize the legs. Feel your outer hips hug to the middle. We're going to twist the body to the right. Arms can be wide. Take another breath here. Reach longer. And then bring your left hand down, right arm high. Notice if that left hip has dropped. You want to balance the hips, get long, and explore the rotation, opening the spine, opening the chest. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Listen carefully. We're going to ground the front foot. Take a standing splits. Anchor the front foot. Lift the back leg, standing splits. One more breath here. Big exhale, let it go. Down to 2 feet. 2 peeps fingers can come around the big toes if that's available, or just maybe hold the sides of your legs. Inhale, get long, strong, energy through the thighs. Exhale, fold deeper. Take another breath or two. All right, firm the legs and draw your shins towards each other a little bit more. Strong energy, release your hands, hands to hips. Draw those elbows close together. Move with the breath, press down, breathe in and rise. Breathe out, release. Inhale, shrug your shoulders. Exhale, let it go. Take a pause, Tadasana. Notice the energy, right side body, left side body. And can you feel your way to an energetic balance? Next in-breath, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, fold, lead with your heart all the way down. Halfway up, inhale. And on your exhale, vinyasa, step or hop plank. Shift and lower to the mat or chaturanga. Follow your in-breath, up dog or cobra. Follow your out breath, downward dog. Take a breath or two here to balance out. Feel the undulations of energy through the spine. One more breath. And then follow your next inhalation, left leg up. Big exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And then if you'd like, do a couple hip circles. Not only opening the hip, but attuning to that awareness. What's going on the left side? Inhale, reach back up, left leg. Big exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, step it all the way through. Take time to align. So you might take a longer stance, come to your fingertips, draw the left hip back so the outer hips hug to the middle. Rise as you're ready. Move with an inhalation. Exhale, settle in. Take another breath. So feel stability, strong legs, strong core. And we're going to twist to the left. So sweep your left hand down and then behind. Reach your left fingertips back, reach your right fingertips forward. Lift through the crown of the head. One more breath. Moving into a twist with the right hand to the mat. Get long, inhale. Exhale, turn your chest up towards the sky. One more breath. And then release. All right, launching forward, standing splits. Have a little fun. Press into the front foot, back leg up. One or two hands can hold that left leg. Take another breath here. Big exhale, let it go. Let's turn the toes out this time, Malasana, yoga squat. Hips down, heart lifts, and you can press your elbows into your inner thighs. And I take this time as an opportunity to close the eyes. Watch the breath. Just watch it slow down. Slow inhale. Exhale. Hands release. Slowly extend the legs. Feet parallel. Firm the legs, hands on hips. Move with your in-breath. Rise. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, shrug your shoulders. Big exhale, release. Okay. Feet together, knees together. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low. Arms up. One more breath. We'll move into a twist. So left elbow can come across, or you can open the arms wide. One thing to be mindful of is you want to keep your knees and your hips together in the same plane, not one knee or hip moving in front of the other. And then with that alignment, that's the container for the energy to flow. Easy and effortless. Get long as you reach tailbone back, crown of the head forward. You might even open your arms wide. One more slow breath. Release. Standing forward fold. We'll take feet hips distance apart. This time Padahastasana if you'd like. Palms come underneath the toes. And you want to press your toes into the palm of the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Elbows go wide. One more slow breath. Hands release. Let's bring the feet back together. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart. So as we prepare, make sure your knees aren't in front of your toes. You actually want to sit back into that imaginary chair so that you can see your feet. Right elbow across or right hand down, left arm high. Do a little internal check-in. Notice if one knee is popping forward or your hips are twisting. Keep your hips, your knees level, and then play with that rotation. Low back, mid back, upper back. Your full expression. Another breath or two. And then release. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, your choice, down dog or flow vinyasa. If you're flowing, go slow with your breath. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another breath. Right leg up. Inhale, reach. On the exhale, one-legged plank. Drop the right hip, lift the core, and take your right knee to your right shoulder. You can also do this with your left knee down. Inhale, reach back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Extended side angle prep. So turn to the left side of the mat, ground the left foot, firm up both legs, and open the hips. You don't need your hands. Look, mom, no hands. And then reach your fingertips beyond the left side of the mat. And there's a lightness through the arms, through the hands, through the shoulders. But you want to send that effort, send that support down through the legs, down through the feet. Nice strong core. One more breath. Shift through center, back of the mat, Skandasana, left knee bends, right leg long. Take another breath. Ground the feet, rise up, star pose. Turn into warrior two, right toes out. Bend into that front knee. Take a breath. Extended side angle, lengthen your left side or right side. Bring your right elbow down or hand to the mat. Take it in stages as you align your hips, your chest, your shoulders, top arm. Bring it up and over in line with your ear. You want to take a bind today. Open the top shoulder, turn your thumb in, open your shoulder more, and then reach back. That's a half bind. You want to take a full bind, let that right elbow come down, right shoulder down, and see about clasping underneath. If you get the clasp, then you want to extend the arms, extend the spine, get a little longer through that back leg. One more breath. Whew. If you're bound, release. Moving into triangle pose, extend the front leg, lengthen up through that top arm, get long. Take one more breath here. Press down. We're going to rise up, reverse triangle, nice and easy. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, fold forward, come all the way down. Three-legged dog, shake it out. Downward facing dog. Slow breath in. Big breath out. Stay right here, child's pose or flow, plank. And lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Left side, flowing with the left leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, one-legged plank or bring the right knee down. Level your hips by lifting your left inner thigh and bring your left knee towards the left shoulder. Still breathing. Inhale, reach back up. Three-legged dog. Breathe out, bring it through. Set up for extended side angle prep. So we're turning to the side. The back leg is strong. We want to avoid collapsing here. So keep a lift, that back inner thigh. From your hips, engage the core, widen the pelvis, reach the arms, and just let them lightly touch the ground. There's a lift through the underarms, inner shoulders. And then can you soften behind the head and the heart? One more breath. Like you're moving through water. Shift to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Right knee bends, left leg long. Take another breath. And then we're going to ground down, rise up, star pose, inhale, reach all directions. Shift into warrior two, front toes forward. Bend the front knee. Take a breath. Extended side angle. So if you're bringing your elbow to the thigh, press the thigh away. So there's a lightness here. Or hand down. Take it in stages. Top ribs in. There's a strong core connection. An opening chest. Now you can take it where it feels good today. You want to play with that bind. Open your shoulder more. Turn your thumb in. Reach back. Half bind. Full bind. Take your lower arm. Reach underneath. And if you can clasp, then balance out. So now I've got to scoop my left hip under. Press the right foot and open the right hip more. Stretch the arms. Stretch the chest. And have a little fun. One more breath. Slowly release your bind. Transition to Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. And it's okay to come out of alignment. That can be part of staying in our flow. It's just letting things move in and out of center or alignment or balance. And the flow is the ease. Take one more breath. Now, flowing into reverse triangle, activate those legs, stabilize your core, follow your in-breath, rise, reach up and back. With your exhale, windmill down, hands to the mat, lunge. Three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Slow breath in, big breath out. Come forward to plank, and then bring your knees down, forearm plank. Elbows can be right under your shoulders. You can interlace your fingers. Walk your knees back. Option one, stay here, lifting through the core. Option two, lift those knees. Feel the legs like magnetic. They're hugging towards the midline. And then visualize energy flowing top of the head out through the heels, circulating through your body with each breath. Take another breath or two. And then all the way down to the mat. Take a rest. Let it settle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shalavasana, reach back. Shoulder blades together. You're welcome to interlace the fingers, zip the legs, take a breath, lift everything up. Take another breath here. Let it go. Bend the knees, little windshield wiper, side to side. We're going to come on up to hands and knees, cat-cow one more time. And I invite you to turn your fingers back for a wrist stretch. And go really slowly. You might even close your eyes and notice one vertebra at a time as you flow from cat to cow. Breathing and moving in harmony. Come to neutral. Downward facing dog. Shake out the hands. Slowly make your way to down dog. And let this be an opportunity to balance out. Front and back, right side body. Upper and lower body, balance out. Take another breath. And then we're going to set up for pigeon pose. So I invite you to take any variation that feels good to you. Breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, bring it through. So options here, if you need a deeper stretch, have your shin more forward, foot flexed. You can also bring your foot in towards the left hip. If you have any knee pain, you can bring that right knee. So it's just very center. If you know other options, please take care of you. Take a slow breath in, lift your heart. And then take your time. On the way down, there's a lot of letting go. And keeping a sense of flow. We don't let it all go completely. There's still a container of support. So gentle lift through the pelvic floor. Broadening of the hip bones. A sense of length through the spine. Take another breath or two. And wherever you are, prepare. We're going to slowly transition out. Remember, transitions are important in yoga and in life. So bring with you stable core, stable strength, and easy breathing for this transition. As you're ready, come on up to your hands. Ground your hands, lift through the core. Take a three-legged dog, shake it out. And then feel free to take a couple of hip circles or even flip your dog, wild thing. If you're flipping your dog, plug that left shoulder onto the back. Nice long back bend. Downward facing dog. Slow breath here. Big breath out. Pigeon on the left. Breathe in, sweep the leg up. Breathe out, bring it through. Take time to align and let the aligning be part of your practice. We're not just fixing, but we're feeling our way. That feeling energy, that intuitive energy. Stable, lift through the core, sense of balance and alignment through the bones of the body. And then as you're ready, come on down. And then please listen to the wisdom of your own body, your own intuition. And if you get a signal or sign that something needs to shift, something doesn't feel balanced or helpful, then honor that. Make your adjustments. Even take a complete different pose. This is where we practice that deep listening, which helps us stay connected to that sense of flow, knowingness, trust. Another breath or two. As you're ready, engage the core. Come on out. Stabilize, ground through your hands, lift through the core, and take a breath, nice and slow. Three-legged dog. You can open up that hip, and option to flip your dog. Totally optional. Only if it's fun and playful and feels good in your body. Up and over. Downward dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Do a little check-in here. Check in with your body. What would be most helpful? You can flow one more time, vinyasa. You can stay down dog or maybe even child's pose. So listen to that wise voice. I'm going to flow one more time, plank. Lower. Up dog or cobra. Back into child's pose, balasana. I invite you to bring your elbows to the mat, palms to prayer. Hollow out the front body, lift the ribs, lift the inner shoulders, and then can you melt your head down? Fingertips towards the back of the neck. Take another breath or two. Slowly release. Come on up to kneeling. And just sit tall for a moment. If you want to take Virasana, you can take your feet to the outer edges of your hips and sit in between. But if your hips are lifted, then go ahead and just sit on your heels. Take a few breaths, slowing down. And as you're ready, eyes open. All right, we made it. That was our unwinding. They say in yoga that all of this movement, conscious breathing, moving in and out of uncomfortable or comfortable postures is preparation to clear the mental chatter, the chitta vritti, and to prepare to come to stillness, meditation, shavasana. So I'm going to use my citrus bloom, my essential oil for today, and take another breath to quickly shift into this moment, this slower pace, this more mindful, centered self. And then I invite you to take the shavasana that feels right for today. I'm going to take legs up the wall. So if you have a wall space or if you have a chair, you can put your calves on the chair. I'm going to bring my hips over, shift the legs up. And if your hamstrings are pretty open, you can bring your hips all the way to touch. And if that's way too intense, then you can shift your hips back a little bit and have your legs at an angle. And if you're choosing regular, simple shavasana today, just do what you need to do to balance out. Feel balanced and supported, as comfortable as possible. And then I invite you to turn your palms up. So with your arms slightly at a diagonal down to the sides, turn your palms up for this gesture of openness, ready to receive. And feel your arms as an extension of that open heart. And feel that open heart energy flowing down through your arms, out through your fingers. And with that awareness in your heart space, we'll connect with the heart chakra. You can visualize a beautiful emerald green, healing light energy shining brightly, the center of your chest. And then imagine this emerald green healing light flowing from your heart space down through your entire body, filling you with a sense of warmth, of love and light. Emerald green, healing light energy flowing through all the energy channels, clearing out any blocks, clearing out any misalignments, and opening for more and more flow, loving energy flowing through. And then we'll take a few minutes here to rest in quiet and stillness. And just allow for your breath and body to do what it knows how to do, opening, sending loving energy, healing energy, flowing through you all directions. Enjoy your Shavasana. Now feel free to stay as long as you'd like. And if you are called to move back into your day, let's go slow as we gently reawaken all the senses. Wake up your body, gentle movements. And wake up your awareness as you stretch the arms and legs, hug the knees. Slowly roll to your side and find your way to a seat. And we'll come full circle in our practice. And I love that image of the full circle, which just continues. It's a continuous flow. So from the end of our practice, we prepare to begin again. Thank you so much for choosing to be here to share in this practice and this journey. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.